G'day guys, I'm Caolan, I'm the head brewer here at Stone & Wood. I'm here today to talk to you about our core range of beers. Let's get in and have a taste. We'll start with our Old Faithful Pacific Ale. Beautiful noise that, isn't it? When you pour a Pacific Ale, it's always good to homogenise a can. Helps rouse all the yeast and haze into solution, so you end up with just that perfect beer. Look at that. So Pacific Ale, absolutely our flagship beer. Beautiful haze, lots of wheat, lovely fruity aromas, tropical fruit that come from one of our favourite hops called Galaxy. Oh, it just smells so good. I've got to have a taste. Very light, very refreshing, absolutely a beer that I almost describe as like summer in a glass. Just imagine you've just come out of the beach, you're dripping wet, you're a bit parched, you've maybe drank a little bit too much seawater, you need something to quench that thirst. What's something great to have it with? Maybe something like fish and chips, sitting down at the beach, nice cold beer, just a match made in heaven. The beer industry's changed a lot in the last 10-15 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is the original Pacific Ale. There's a few of these getting around these days, but this was the one that was incredibly influential. Personally, it's a beer that I absolutely love. Before I came to join the guys at Stone & Wood here, and I can just say that I'm thrilled to be making this. I've been making it for 7 years now, and I look forward to making it for another 7. The next beer we get to taste and talk about is Cloudcatcher, our beautiful pale ale. It's an Australian style pale ale. It's a little bit darker than what you might see in Pacific Ale. A little bit more malt in this beer, but it's also got a little haze, which also comes from a combination of wheat and lovely hops. So this beer, yeah, it's 5% alcohol, much more higher intensity of flavour in both hops and malt. But still, again, lovely aromas of tropical fruit, which we get from those Australian grown hop varieties. And with just a really nice sort of malt, lightly caramel malt backbone. Very full, but refreshing, medium bodied, quite moreish. A delicious beer, you know, maybe served with, maybe like a classic kind of counter meal. Parma, palmy, depending on where you come from. Something like that, absolutely gorgeous. All right guys, next beer, Green Coast, one of my favorites. Lagers, one of the most commonly, in fact, the most commonly consumed beer in the world. And this is a lovely German example. Inspired by a Helles. Very slight haze to this beer. It's unfiltered, like basically all of our beers, but obviously a lot brighter than some of the other ones. But very light, subtle floral hop, but just, this is a beer that I just love to sit down and enjoy several of. Nice, light hop, light bitterness, 4.7%, just a beautiful lager. Great food to enjoy Green Coast with. Wow, I personally love, slightly spicy things, maybe things like a Indian curry or something Southeast Asian, but just a beautiful, highly refreshing, quaffable beer. I can drink several of these with great ease. All right, Green Coast, crisp. It's one of our newest beers, twist top bottle. Such a beautiful sound, and it's a beautiful color. Beautiful, like dark golden. Very pretty beer. Unlike most of our beers, this one is filtered bright, just so that we can highlight the beautiful gold nature of it. Just got a really nice sort of subtle hop floral aroma. Oh, just easy drinking. Yeah, this beer is the absolute epitome of barbecue beer, or, you know, outdoors, camping, all those sorts of things. Just very refreshing. Only 3.5% alcohol. Can't really go wrong, you know. Watching footy with the mates, barbecues, magic. Green Coast Crisp, the perfect meaty, and let's say, who doesn't want to be able to enjoy a few meaties? Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Really appreciate the time. I hope you've learned something new about our beers, and if you haven't tried them, I highly recommend getting out there and giving it a go. Cheers.